Hey guys, what is up? It is Laura from Laura Marie Plans, and today I'm back with another weekly plan with me. This week I am planning the week of April 25th through May 1st in my Aura Estelle A5 wide planner using my Caress Press 2022 inserts. And this week I decided to use this kit called Luxe Brunch. I think I switched last week and this week from my April lineup video, if you guys watched that, because I did end up going out to brunch this week, so I felt like this was more applicable this week for that sole reason. But we had those plans, so I knew I was going to go out to brunch this week, so I went ahead and switched those. And then for foil, I did use the Luxe foil from Scribble Prints Co. in Champagne Lights. I think in my April 2022 kit lineup was when I realized when I actually opened the kit that Champagne Lights would look really good with this. And y'all, if you guys have this kit, which I don't feel like many people probably do now that haven't used it, but like I'm so freaking glad I went with this Luxe foil. I don't know when else this Luxe foil would have looked so good with the Champagne Lights. The champagne color is like the orangey yellow gold color in the kit almost, and it just looks so freaking good. Like, I'm obsessed. I wasn't like very excited to use this kit, and I kept putting it off because I mean we do go to brunch quite a bit because DC is like the brunch spot. But I don't love the fashion girls. I do feel like I think Elaine has come a long way. I think this was her art, as I think a lot of artists have in terms of like drawing their fashion people. So that's wonderful. And this is older art, which is why. But I decided to go ahead and just use this. And I do love the colors. I think it screams April. I love the Luxe vibes with it. And I just think the Champagne Lights with this honestly looks so freaking good. Like I'm literally obsessed, and I just would not be as obsessed with this if I didn't have had that Luxe foil bundle from Scribble Prints Co. So yeah, I'm absolutely loving how this turned out. So this week, if you guys remember on the previous Sunday, I threw out my back that night, which it was technically like already Monday if we're really getting technical with it. And so this whole week I had to take off work. I was like laying in bed, not doing too much, like just walking locally. I couldn't even sit and drive for the first half of the week. So I did take the week off from work until Friday, because that's what the doctor told me to do when I went to urgent care on Monday, which y'all will see. And then the next week, y'all will see what happened with my work situation. It's been a mess. I did not have a 15 millimeter strip with this because I did not buy 15 millimeter strips at the time of purchasing this kit. I was still using like Simply Gilded washi most of the time. So I went ahead and pulled in the Simply Watercolor Co. Luxe washi, that's like in the pink and white checkered pattern with some gold bows. It actually matches the champagne really well. I think like the bows may be even a champagne color because it matches really well. Excuse me, I'm sorry. But yeah, so I did do a talk through. Sorry, why do I always get those mixed up? I did do a voiceover for this week, just because I in real time was going through it, and I put off planning this whole spread. I put off planning for like about a week in real time. So luckily I will stay caught up, I hope. But I just wasn't in the mood or place, and you guys will see next week. I also briefly mentioned what happened in my last plan with me on the talks on the voiceover. Why can't I get those things right? I don't know. But that will be my next plan with me. So yes, but it was just easier to do a voiceover, and now I am feeling a little better, so that's always nice. And then I think the next spread as well, I really don't know if I want to talk through it because like I was just depressed all week. So it's like depressed, dog park, anxiety attacks, Starbucks, like, anyways. This week, that was before all this happened, so it wasn't too bad. But yeah, so I really love how this turned out. I am going to get into the day by day for the voiceover here because I literally have nothing else to say about the base. So on Monday, I woke up in excruciating pain. I could roll over a little. Um, so I did, and I basically called out of work and I made an urgent care appointment because I like didn't know if I broke my back or what happened. Um, so yeah, I marked back pain and I love this happy diet sticker I used. And then I did take Ollie to the dog park. Um, I think I stood the whole time because I couldn't sit at this rate. So I just stood and took him quickly. And then I edited. I could either lay down or stand up straight. It was like miserable. And it was excruciating pain all the time. I did edit and then I did finally go to urgent care. And they basically told me to like wait a little to see if it gets better. And if it doesn't get better, to get back x rays at another place that they recommended to me, which ended up I went on Thursday and they are in my city, like they're like a mile away from me, and also they're a great urgent care, and it's like their sister practice of this other urgent care I've been going to. So if they just brand new open, so I'm like so hyped because now I have like an urgent care to always go to. um and they're like open super late, etc. So anyways, I went to urgent care this day and then she like wrote me a note off of work for like the week basically until like Thursday. I ended up deciding to go back Friday. And then after that we did get KFC for dinner, which I couldn't tell you why. My laptop is like making the loudest sounds while filming this voiceover, so I hope the audio is okay. Um, I don't know. I'm not a big KFC person, but I will tell you guys one thing. I love KFC coleslaw. Like I have always loved it since I was a kid when I like didn't like vegetables, because if you try it, it's not like vegetable tasting, but it's just like I think by this point it's maybe nostalgic for me, but I just love KFC coleslaw. So I literally like next time I think I'll get a bigger side of that and then just like some chicken legs, but nothing else. I love their coleslaw. I don't know why. I don't really like coleslaw at all except KFC's too. So I did binge watch this day, which I was watching Selling Sunset season 5, which that show, oh my god, I've been on TikTok a lot more lately, and the editing in that show, it's a Netflix show, is like awful. Like the things TikTokers catch that I'm seeing, or like it's even on Twitter too. I'm like, oh my god, they did not edit this well at all. And like I would never notice those things because I am the kind of person who doesn't like a show that I have to pay attention to. I like a show that I can scroll my phone and not have to like really look up. I can't just like watch a show. It's too much for me. So anyways, that's why I watch like stupid TV that doesn't matter because I don't really watch, and it's easier to watch shows like that. But anyways, after that I did a face mask. Been trying to be way more into my skin lately and taking care of myself, well, until I my work incident happened a week after this, but I was trying. I think I will start trying again now, though in real time. So I did a face mask this day, and then I did have to do some icy hot this day because my back was just in excruciating pain. So I did that. And then on Tuesday, I had texted my masseuse on Monday, like, hey, could you do an appointment ASAP? My back, I threw it out or I herniated the disc. I don't know what, but like, could you come? And he was like, yeah, I'll be there tomorrow morning. So he came. That was awesome. It helped so much. He like cupped me and just it was just really nice. He was like doing trigger points for like pain that he knows, which like I don't even remember what he did, but I just remember it feeling amazing. And then I did take a nap after because I had to wake up early for the massage. I took Oliver to the dog park, and then we did get Donbury for dinner. And then I gave Oliver a bath. I then played with Ollie, and then I pulled stickers, and then I binge watched Selling Sunset Some more, which that show is just like literally, I don't even know. Like, I like Rochelle, but they're all just so extra, and it's just like crazy. And also, there's just like so many white people on that show for the most part, like in terms of the major rules, that it's just like, I don't know. I don't love it because of that. I can't watch shows like that. On to Wednesday, I did sleep in, and then I took Ollie to Starbucks with me, which he loves. So I go in with so I go to Starbucks, and he knows that we're at Starbucks. And so we'll go in and I'll get my drink. And I think this day so usually I'll get my drink. It's because I mobile order it. And then I'll ask for a pup cup for Ollie. And this day, I think it was this day, he sat and started pawing me because he knew he was going to get a pup cup. And I was like, oh my God, you're the most precious thing ever. But also, why are you so spoiled? So he started pawing at me, and I was like, okay. Yeah, honestly, at that point, I was like, you're too spoiled. And I was kind of annoyed. But now I'm like, no, that's kind of cute. But yeah, so anyways, I gave him a pup cup and we got Starbucks together, and it was really fun. I love going to Starbucks on my Starbucks dates with my dogs. I always have. I used to go with Maisie before she like started declining, and then now I go with Oliver, and it's just great. And then after that, I had therapy. I then took Ollie to the dog park, and then I got some wedding happy mail. I have been addicted to shopping online and getting gifts for everyone who is playing any role in our wedding. And also, I've been DIYing so much in real time. I am DIYing shot glasses. I found packs of 6 empty, like plain clear shot glasses. And right now, I have the name on one side, the date of our wedding on another side, and then for a bridesmaid, a pink dress vinyl, and then the groomsmen, like a cute little tux vinyl cutout. They look so cute, and I'm so obsessed. But like, I do get really tired because it is like a lot of work. Um, but anyways, wedding happy mail. I've just been buying everything left and right, gifts for people, and just like little things that I'm like, oh, this would be cute in the wedding. Oh, this would be cute in the wedding. And I'm just doing it like all the time now. Like, I'm still doing it in real time. In real time, we're like 2.5 weeks out from the wedding, which is crazy. But by the time you guys see this, it'll be like 2 weeks out from the wedding. So wish me luck. Okay. And then I did have a call with my mom, so I marked that. I did finish Selling Sunset season 5, which again, like, I don't recommend that show unless you're looking for something that will make you feel like a more intelligent person. Like, I feel bad saying that, but it's just like, oh my God, like, I don't know. I'm like semi jealous of the lives they live, but like also not at all. And I am much happier in my life personally. Also, that show is definitely totally and completely scripted, which is very annoying, but here we are. And then I just cuddled Jake. On to Thursday, it was officially 1 month till our wedding, which is crazy because now we're like half that. So in 2 weeks, that's crazy. So in 2 weeks, the plan with me I'll be doing when I'm getting married is the week I'm living right now, which is crazy if I even get there, because like I don't even know how I'm gonna manage to do plan with me's on top of everything else going on. So yeah, make sure to stay tuned on my IG at Laura Marie Plans for any YouTube updates, because I don't know what's gonna happen, but I will try. So 1 month till the wedding, I did sleep in, and then on this day my back was feeling much better. But it still was in pain, and I still was like, it could be herniated. Like, what if I have really high pain tolerance? I don't know. I was like, I just gotta make sure, because also for history, I have sciatica, I have scoliosis, I have leg length discrepancy. I have all these problems because I broke my leg when I was 15, when I was still growing, playing soccer really bad. I completely fractured my fibula and tibia, and they thought at first I didn't need surgery. So they let me heal for a month. And then it's a long story about what exactly happened, but basically my leg started growing back crooked. the bone wasn't aligned. So then they told me I needed emergency surgery when I got an x-ray, and they had to re-break the bone basically, which was the most painful thing in my life, and I did not realize that they were doing that until after my mom explained to me what probably happened during the surgery. And so now, because there's like regrown bone, it like made my right leg way longer, and it causes me the worst pain you can imagine. So I've gotten x-rays before. They've told me my disc is like very much almost herniated. So I was like, I don't know, it could be herniated, and if it is, I should know. So I did get back x-rays, and then they did call me later on when I was in the dog park that day that I just have really, really bad arthritis and like all the other problems I already knew, but that my disc was not herniated, which was good. I'm going to take a drink real quick. Okay. I got Starbucks after, then Jimmy John's, took Ollie to the dog park, and then it was the NFL draft night number 1. We really only watched the first night, to be honest. But it was really boring, and I was so mad with what Washington did. I'm not even going to call them by their new name because I honestly think it's offensive, but whatever. And then we did some planning time. I went on a grocery run. I think this was a really late night grocery run, which we've been doing lately. It will be like 10:30 or 11, and we'll be like, we need groceries. And I'm like, well, we need to get them now. So we go to a grocery store that's open like 24 hours further out, and we get our groceries. I did more skincare this day, and then I did more wedding planning. On to Friday, I had a meeting bright and early with my boss, which I'm not going to get into, but yeah. Anyways, had a meeting with her. I then went to work. I returned to work this day because I was feeling better. And then I got Starbucks after work. I took Ollie to the dog park. We went to Target. What did I get at Target? I think, oh my God, I don't know what I got. Honestly, I don't know what we got at Target. Could not tell ya. But recently, the week after this, I think that I'm planning, maybe. Yeah, they had 30% off dresses, which was so amazing. If I hadn't already bought like a really cute dress from Target, I would have bought way more. But also, I'm like trying to spend more money on wedding stuff right now, but it's been hard. Because I'm also going to a musical festival in DC. And then we have our honeymoon, and we just have lots of things that I like need clothes for. So it's been hard. I got kava after, and then I hung out with my bestie Ra, and she came over. She actually ended up sleeping over, but I didn't really mark that because she left really early Saturday, and I didn't even say bye to her. But yeah, so I hung out with my bestie Ra, and then Jake. So last time Jake chose the movie when it was us three hanging out, and he chose the movie Hall Pass, and it was so cringy, and I was like very offended by it and just mad that that type of movie used to be able to exist. So now it was my turn to choose, and I chose 27 dresses because we're getting married and it's in the spirit. And I remember really liking that movie, but I don't know. I think a lot of those movies way back when had no representation of other cultures and ethnicities in a healthy way unless it was to be racist, and it's really offensive, to be honest. And I don't find that humor funny at all. I know it like used to be funny way back when, but I just don't think it's funny. So yeah, anyways, 27 dresses wasn't as bad, but it was just like a lot of white people on the screen at once, and I was just like, we need more representation. But it was a cute movie. It was fine. I don't know if I'd watch it again. It definitely wasn't as good as I remembered it. And yeah, but I do kind of want to watch like more wedding movies, but I feel like all those wedding movies are like the same like early 2000s movies that are kind of cringy. We need like a modern hip representation good wedding movie. You know what I should watch is Crazy Rich Asians, because don't they like get married or something? I don't know. Anyways, watch that, and then I did just cuddle Jake. On Saturday, I had a 6-hour hair appointment. I thought it was going to be 8, so 6 was honestly fine. But my back was in massive pain, so that was miserable. And it just took a while, and I hated it. I just hate getting my hair done. I hate getting my nails done. I hate it all. But then after, I'm like, oh my God, I feel like the best person ever. And then I love it. So that's why I do it. Um, I got Starbucks after, and then I did meet with my mom because my hair appointment was back where my parents live, because all my like beauty appointments still I still go back to where my parents live in Maryland because it's 30 minutes away, and I know they're good and I trust those people, and like some things I just don't want to try and find a new person on, especially like here. I don't know. So, anyways, also I get my hair done twice a year, and it's by a girl who went to my high school, so like I feel like I should support her. So I met up with my mom after, and then she actually gave me mochi for the night. Yeah, so she dropped off mochi, and then Jake dropped her back off on Sunday morning, which I did not mark because he had to visit his grandmother. But I hung out with my mom. We talked about some wedding stuff and just did that. And then I went home. I took Ollie to the dog park, and then I got Taco Bell this night. I think Jake wanted those like fries. I don't know. It sounds gross to me, honestly. I've been eating like so much less in real time. Like I'll get food and then take like 4 bites out of it because I'm on this new medicine for my PCOS, and I've lost so much weight on it. But like I just don't like, I don't know, food kind of like grosses me out, which reminds me I have to take it. Okay. Taco Bell, and then I just played with Ollie and Mochi. They were like playing a bunch, so I marked that. I did have some TV time, which I'm not really sure what I watched. Maybe Keeping Up with the Kardashians, because that's how bored I got. But I just can't. I don't know. Something with happened with them recently where I was like, why? Why did they do that? But I can't remember what it was. I mean, there's always stuff, but now I'm just like, do I really want to watch them? Oh, her whole Marilyn Monroe thing at the Met Gala where she was like flaunting that she lost 16 pounds, Kim Kardashian. I was like, are you joking me? Like that is not something to be proud of. So yeah, that really annoyed me. I don't know if there's another thing, but I don't know. It's a love-hate, mostly hate relationship with that, but I do find them entertaining, unfortunately. But that was probably what I was watching. And then I did just mark that Mochi slept over this night. On to Sunday, Jake woke up really early this morning, dropped off Mochi, and he met up with his grandma. I didn't mark any of that because I don't mark Jake's stuff. This is my planner. Unless it's like really important. So then we did go on a triple date brunch. 2 of Jake's groomsmen have girlfriends, and at our wedding, we're doing like a big, like semicircle kind of like, but not like, I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. It'll be cute, like a curved C kind of table with me and Jake, and then the groomsmen and bridesmaids. My mom and Jake insisted on that. I was just like, why? Um but basically the plus ones, the extras, the plus ones of like the groomsmen and bridesmaids ends are all sitting at another table, which actually we just did the seating chart in real time, and it's like right next to us. So they should be fine, but they were like nervous. 2 of the girls were like nervous about sitting at the table and not knowing anyone, which is completely understandable. And like I would also have social anxiety about that. I honestly just thought it was cute. So we decided to set up a brunch so they could all meet, because like I knew them all, Jake knew them all, and then like the groomsmen knew each other because they went to the bachelor party and all that. But they actually have a lot in common. They both graduated at our University of Maryland the same year. They just like, our school was huge, so like they just don't know each other. But it was fun. We went on a triple date brunch, hence why I used this kit, and it was a really good time. and it was great to see them. And it's crazy to be like, next time we'll see you is at the wedding. The wedding is this month, because that was all this day because it was May 1st. So yeah, and then we did have a call with Peter. Oh, sorry, no. I took a nap after because I drank one too many mimosas, aka I drank one mimosa. I had an orange sherbet mimosa. It was so good, but champagne makes your girl sleepy. So I took a nap, and then we did have a call with Peter, who is going to be our officiant. He is also my cousin, and we just went over the script that I kind of wrote out and like what he was going to do. And then I took Ollie to the park. And then we did do a finance call with my brother because like it's important, and my brother is like basically a financial advisor. So we have a free financial advisor, so we might as well take advantage of it. So yeah, we have that. And then I watched 90 Day Fiance this night because it does come out on Sundays. I love that show. I love the nine. I just love it. I just love it. It's so good. And then I had a massive cleaning night, so I just marked that. So that is this week in full. I had such a busy week, I feel like, honestly. Well, not really because I threw out my back, but then I feel like the later half was kind of busy. But I'm loving how this turned out. I hope you guys enjoyed this spread. Make sure to follow me on my planner Instagram at Laura Marie Plans if you don't already. I am putting in these Luxe deco pieces, which I think are so cute. I'm so thankful that these foil bundles include the fun little mini deco because I always get good use out of those. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this spread. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, turn on notifications, all that good stuff. And I will see y'all in my next video. Bye!